Part 1. The scent of Trouble. Tom, elegantly disguised as a waiter with a towel over his arm, is chasing Jerry through a fancy 5-star restaurant, Le Grand Fromage. Jerry, wearing a tiny bread roll as a helmet, is expertly dodging between the legs of confused patrons, led by the irresistible smell of a giant wheel of cheese on the dessert cart. Part 2. The appetizer ambush. Tom corners Jerry behind a stack of dinner plates. He grabs a nearby olive on a toothpick, flicking it like a tiny spear. It misses Jerry and lands right in a grumpy food critic's soup, who then surprisingly declares it a bold, modern twist. Part 3. The main course mayhem. Jerry slides across the kitchen pass, landing directly on a sizzling fettuccine alfredo. Tom, in hot pursuit, tries to grab him but ends up accidentally tossing the pasta high into the air with a serving spoon. It lands perfectly on a customer's plate, who applauds the dramatic presentation. Part 4. The soufflé surprise. Seeing the prized cheese is now unguarded, Jerry makes a dash for the dessert cart. He doesn't see the giant, piping hot chocolate soufflé next to it. Tom lunges, misses Jerry, and his face lands right in the soufflé, leaving a perfect cat face impression. Part 5. The chef's wrath. The head chef, a large man with a magnificent mustache named Chef Pierre, sees the chaos. He spots Tom with a face full of chocolate and points a meaty finger. "You, out of my kitchen. Catch that mouse." Tom is now both hunter and hunted. Part 6. An unlikely alliance. Chef Pierre blocks the kitchen exit. Tom and Jerry screech to a halt, realizing they're trapped. They share a single, panicked look. For the first time ever, a truce is formed. They need to work together to escape. Part 7. The diversion dance. Jerry nods towards a trolley of Jell-O molds. He jumps onto the trolley and starts a rhythmic dance, making the Jell-O wobble comically. All the kitchen staff stop to watch, mesmerized by the wobbly performance. Part 8. The ceiling fan fiasco. While Jerry dances, Tom ties a long string of spaghetti around a waiter's ankle and the leg of a chair. He then leaps onto a switch, turning on the powerful ceiling fan. The waiter is lifted gently into the air, his tray of drinks spinning, creating a hilarious, distracting spectacle. Part 9. The greasy getaway. Tom grabs a stick of butter and smears it on the floor, creating a slippery path from the kitchen to the back door. Jerry gives him a thumbs up from the Jell-O trolley. Part 10. The cheese heist. With everyone distracted, Jerry uses a spaghetti strand as a rope to lower himself onto the giant cheese wheel. He pushes it off the cart. It rolls perfectly onto the buttered path Tom created. Part 11. The grand rollout. The cheese wheel picks up speed, zooming down the greased path. Jerry is riding it like a charioteer. Tom runs behind it, using it as a shield. They zoom past Chef Pierre, who can only watch in stunned disbelief. Part 12. The door dilemma. The back door is closed. They're heading straight for it. At the last second, a waiter carrying a huge tray of dirty dishes pushes the door open from the outside. The cheese wheel, with Jerry and Tom, zooms through the door without slowing down. Part 13. The dumpster landing. The greasy path leads straight to a large, open, and thankfully soft dumpster full of kitchen scraps. The cheese wheel launches off a ramp, soars through the air, and lands with a soft thud in a pile of lettuce leaves.